February 2026 is a recalibration month for Libras. Not dramatic, not chaotic, but quietly life-changing. This is the kind of month where your daily routines, work life, health, and relationships begin to demand honesty and structure. You may feel emotionally sensitive, physically aware, and more conscious of balance than ever. If you are a Libra, February is asking you to stop over-adjusting for others and start living in alignment with your own rhythm. February 2026 brings a strong focus on daily life, responsibility, and relational balance for Libras. With Mercury, Venus, and the Sun all moving through Pisces, your 6th house is activated. It's the area of work, routines, health, habits, and everyday responsibilities. At the same time, Saturn enters Aries, beginning a long-term restructuring of partnerships, relationships, and commitments. This creates a powerful dynamic. Your daily life needs softness, compassion, and flexibility. Your relationships require maturity, boundaries, and accountability. This month is about learning how to care for yourself without neglecting others, and commit to others without abandoning yourself. Emotionally, February can feel tender, reflective, and quietly serious. Libras may notice an increased sensitivity to stress and imbalance, emotional responses tied to work or health, a desire for peace in daily life, awareness of relationship pressures or expectations, and even fatigue when boundaries are unclear. Pisces energy softens your usually rational approach, making you more empathetic, but also more susceptible to emotional overwhelm. Saturn adds weight, reminding you that harmony requires structure, not avoidance. This month may feel slower, but it's deeply corrective. As Mercury enters Pisces, your thinking around work and routines become more intuitive rather than analytical. You may feel less motivated by rigid schedules, communicate emotionally at work. You may sense when something is off before you can explain it. You may also feel mentally foggy if overstimulated. A navigation tip for you is to simplify your schedule. Overloading only leads to burnout. Venus in Pisces brings a desire for peace and beauty into your daily life. You may want a gentler work environment. Feel compassion towards co-workers. You may be more forgiving of imperfections, and you may desire a balance between effort and rest. However, Venus here can blur boundaries. Be careful not to overgive in the name of harmony. As the Sun moves into Pisces later in the month, your health, habits, and routines are illuminated. You may feel called to adjust your lifestyle, improve emotional well-being, release draining habits, and create a more supportive daily rhythm. One of the most important long-term shifts this month is Saturn entering Aries, activating your 7th house. This brings a multi-year cycle of relationship restructuring, commitment re-evaluation, boundary building, and emotional accountability. You may begin to feel the pressure to define relationships clearly, less tolerance for imbalance, a desire for reliability over romance, and finally, an awareness of where you overcompromise. This transit doesn't necessarily end relationships, it matures them. But anything built on avoidance or imbalance may feel heavy now. So, to you, February may bring work-life balance realizations, health or energy awareness, relationship conversations, the desire for structure in partnerships, and emotional clarity through routine changes. This is a month of practical emotional intelligence. Some of the things that may be beneficial for you to do this month include simplifying your daily routines, prioritize rest and emotional health, set clear relationship boundaries, communicate expectations calmly, and choose balance over people-pleasing. Some other helpful practices also include some gentle lifestyle adjustments, boundary-setting exercises, regular emotional check-ins, and creating supportive routines. There are also things that are wise to avoid during February. Avoid overworking to maintain peace, ignoring physical or emotional fatigue, overcompromising in relationships, avoiding necessary conversations, and expecting harmony without structure. Saturn rewards clarity and consistency. The deeper lessons for this month for Libras are: balance requires boundaries. Harmony starts with self-care. Relationships need responsibility. And finally, your daily habits shape emotional health. You're learning how to create peace that lasts, not peace that drains you. February 2026 is helping you realign your life at the most practical level. The small adjustments that you make now in habits, health, and relationships will definitely support long-term stability and fulfillment. Choose balance that supports you, not just others. Before you go, just a little reminder. This reading is meant to be a general, monthly energetic overview, rather than a precise prediction of your life. So please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And always trust your own intuition and lived experience above anything else. If parts of this reading felt accurate, grounding, or comforting, that's usually a sign that it touched on themes already present in your awareness. And if some parts didn't land, that's completely okay too. Not every message is meant for every moment. And discernment is part of the practice. You're always the one in control of how you respond, what you choose, and where you place your energy. I hope this video gave you something useful. And if this helped you at all, feel free to like the video or subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.